over. So we have Miss Aaliyah Sherrod tonight, and Aaliyah is the guru of insurance. She is going to teach you how to protect that purse.
Everybody kill your camels.
So if you want to know how to protect your purse, I would suggest that you grab that pen and paper and let Miss Aaliyah take you on this journey of securing that purse so that when you leave this earth, your children don't have to build on anything. You have left them set up to go up. That's the only way they're going to go. So I'm going to let Miss Ola take over. And Miss Ola, I'm not going to disappear till I see you all right. And then we're going to let Miss Aaliyah start.
Okay, so she's going to have the control of the
Your PowerPoint.
PowerPoint. Okay, good.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm excited. I'm
Miss
excited.
Ola, just chime in to me, Miss Ola. Okay, we're going to go for it. Miss Ola, she's not chiming in. I don't know. I got you, sis. All right. Here we go.
All right. Great. Thank you. That is my PowerPoint. We've got it up. Thank you so much. Everybody. Welcome to the Total Woman Success Summit. Today is Sunday. I cannot believe it's already almost the end of April. We give you the support you need to live the life you deserve. And that is one good thing. My name is Aaliyah Sherrod. I am the president of Phillips Financial Enterprises, and I'm going to help you and talk to you about protecting the purse, securing the bag. You can reach me at bit.ly/talk with Aaliyah and www.protectthepurse.com. So what we're going to talk about, go ahead. We're going to talk about the threats. There are 7 that in the insurance industry that I can talk to you about because I know them very well. 7 threats to your family's security, your family's purse, and your family. There are 7 real threats. And I'm going to go over them one by one, and I'm going to talk about each of these threats so that you guys will understand why I'm saying they're threats to your family's purse. You may not see it, but as an insurance professional, I see it. Okay, so the first one is health insurance costs. The second one is hospitalization costs. Number 3 is the cost of a critical illness, which is a heart attack, a stroke, or having cancer, getting a cancer diagnosis. And accidents, unintentional accidents, they happen all the time. Long-term care is number 5. And number 6, we cannot get away from it, is taxes. Number 7 is huge. We don't have savings, rainy day funds, and we don't have enough funds for retirement. So those are the 7 things that we're going to go over in these 20 minutes. Next slide. Who needs to hear this? So I was thinking as I was doing the presentation, putting it together, who needs to hear this? If you are a woman and you have children, you need to hear this. You need to hear this for your children. And the reason is because we are the ones that are responsible for the children. If you are a grandparent and you have grandchildren, you need to hear this too. Okay? If you have a family and you have a mortgage, if you pay rent, you have credit card debt, student loan debt, and any other debts, you need to hear this information that I'm going to talk about. if there are any of you out there that are taking care of aging parents, or not just aging parents, but let's say you have someone in your family that you are responsible for, and you have to take care of that person every day. If you have retired, or if you're getting ready to retire, a lot of us, when COVID hit, we thought about retiring. You know, can you retire? If you own a business and you're trying to protect that business, you have employees and you have assets, you need to hear what I'm going to talk about. Now, those Generation Xers and those millennials. So Generation Xers are between the ages of 41 and 56. You have time. The millennials are between the age of 25 and 40. So you're the people that need to hear what I'm going to talk about, because it affects you and it affects your life and it affects your family. Next slide. Thank you. So threat number one, it's health insurance cost. You know, every day at my office, we talk to people that feel they don't need health insurance and they don't want to pay for it. Well, why? Well, in California, if you're a female, you have 2 children and you're making $65,000 a year, and you were unemployed in February, but now you have a job and your income is going to be $65,000 a year, you're going to pay $880 a month for a plan with a high deductible. This is not even the plan that you go and pay the $10 copay or the $20 copay. This is a high deductible plan for you. You're going to pay $880 a month in California. In Arizona, a male and a female, so they're a family with 2 children, they make $80,000 a year. So one of them was unemployed in January and February, so their combined income is $80,000. Your insurance for a high deductible plan is going to be $1,300 a month. In Texas, because we have a lot of Texans in the audience, you're female, you're 55, you make 40 grand, you're self-employed. The average salary of a small business owner, and this is all, you can check it out, is about $50,000 for a female business. They don't scale over $50,000. So you're in the $40,000 range, you're self-employed, you want to get health insurance, $447 a month. But guess what? You don't have to just worry about the cost of insurance. It's the plan you have to look at. The out-of-pockets on the plans, I'm not going to even talk about what the deductible is. All I think about is, what is my bottom line? What is my worst case scenario? And the worst case scenario means out of pocket. Everybody has to understand that. So if you go out of network or in network, you want to make sure you know what your worst case scenario is. So in network for an individual is $8,000. $8,000. For a family, it's averaging $16,000. Now, this is for a plan. You go and you find yourself a plan and you have it, you want it, you get it. You still have your out-of-pocket costs. Okay. Does anybody in the audience, and I can't see comments or anything, does anybody in the audience have $8,000 sitting around to pay for the out-of-pocket cost that they have with their health insurance? Right. So this is why it is the number one threat, in my opinion, to your family's purse. And number two, look at that face. He's in the hospital. Okay. In the hospital. Hospital costs are number 3. Next slide. So with COVID, we have been through the ringer, but the average hospital stay for COVID-19, if you contract it and you are sick enough that you have to go into the hospital, is a week to 2 months. I know them personally that have been in the hospital for months. I know some that have been in the hospital for weeks. I know them that are recuperating at home and can't do anything. A COVID-19 hospital stay, the cost is $1 million with insurance. So if you have insurance, you're okay, but it's $1 million. I read an article today. A lady has $1 million. She didn't think she needed insurance. And that's why it's a threat. The threat is not having insurance and the cost. And then hospitalization. Okay, if you have a heart attack, a 5-day stay at a minimum, no matter where you are in the country, is $25,000. That's the minimum. Cancer treatment. Go in the hospital for cancer treatment. I'm going to say 25,000, but that's not the only thing you have to worry about when you're being treated for cancer. You have to worry about the medication. What if the doctor said, there's this new drug on the market? Guess what? Your insurance is not going to pay for it. It's $10,000 to $30,000 a month. It happens. I had a client. And it gets emotional because he could not afford the medication that he wanted to take and that he did his research on, because it was $10,000 a month. And the insurance that he had would only cover another type of medication. And that's not the one he wanted. So think about that. Hospital cost, treatment cost, a stroke. I had a client, January 2nd, had a stroke. He was making well over 6 figures at his job. He had a stroke. He had insurance. That was okay. He had insurance. Well, because of the stroke in California, it took forever for him to get unemployment, about almost 4 months. Not unemployment, but to get the disability, okay? Just to get the disability. So what happened? He wasn't getting any money. He couldn't pay his rent. He called me in tears 3 times. I'm trying to help him in tears. This is my client. Had a stroke. He can't move. He can't get to the doctor because he can't drive. His wife was diagnosed with cancer the same time. She can't help him. He can't help her because he can't talk. He can't feed himself. He can't. So hospitalization cost. Okay, think about it. So this is a picture of someone young people have heart attacks, young people have critical illness. Okay, you don't know it, you heard it from me. Threat number 3 is a critical illness. According to the CDC, 805,000 people a year have a heart attack. A stroke happens every 40 seconds, okay? Cancer. I don't mean to alarm everybody, but the cancer.gov says that approximately 39% of men and women will be diagnosed with cancer at some point during their lifetime. Now, there are other critical illnesses. There's paralysis, there's coma, there's Alzheimer's. There are more people being diagnosed with Alzheimer's than I can count on this hand. You never used to hear about it. Alzheimer's and dementia, kidney failure. There are dialysis centers popping up everywhere. Why do you think that is? It's because there are more and more people that need dialysis. And who are those people historically? Are African Americans. Organ failure, transplants. These are critical illnesses that they're a threat to your family, your purse, your well-being, and your sanity. Look at there. How many of you have children? Look at that face. She falls. She falls. The older I get, the more accident prone I become. I don't know what it is, but the older I get, I am so accident prone. I fall, I hurt my shoulder. Just getting out of the car. I mean, who does that? But guess what? They happen every day. Next slide. So trips, falls, people are working out more than ever. They're riding bikes. They're on vacation. They're working at their home. Your rugs aren't lay down properly, you can trip on a rug in your own home, fall in the bathtub. My cousin passed away. He had a heart attack. He fell in his bathtub and drowned. There are so many things you have to be careful of. Accidents account for over 30 million doctor visits a year, 23 million ER visits, 183,000 deaths, and 40,000 falls from death. You die from a fall. A lot of people do. Okay, so that's threat number 4. Threat number 5. How many of us know someone that is in a nursing home or somewhere that's not their home because they need long-term care? They need someone to help them. 7 out of 10 people will require long-term care in their lifetime. A private nursing room or nursing home, a room at a nursing home, it costs approximately $8,000 a month. And no, your health insurance does not pay for it. Medicare does not pay for it. Okay? You have to pay for it, or somebody in your family. Next threat. This is the one where we cannot get away from. Sales tax in California is over 7%. Medicare taxes, every time you get a check, they're taking Medicare tax out of your check. Federal taxes, state taxes, property taxes, estate tax, gift tax, capital gains, tax. I mean, does everyone agree with me? That's a threat. That's a threat to my purse. That's a threat to my family. How do you get away from paying taxes? Threat number 7 was not having a savings or rainy day fund or any money at retirement. I'm going to pull up a retirement calculator that someone told me about today. But for the most part, people should have at least 6 months' salary at all times somewhere. But nobody can do that. So $1,000 to $5,000 at minimum, you should have somewhere so that you can get to. If COVID taught us anything, it taught us that we need to be ready. By age 40, now I'm reading this information. By age 40, you should have at least 3 times your annual salary saved up for retirement. Age 50, you should have about 6 times. Age 60, 8 times. Age 67, because they changed the retirement age to 67. You have to work till 67. The government says that's the new retirement age, 67. You have to have 10 times your salary in somewhere in order to retire comfortably. So if you made $75,000 a year, you should have at least $750,000 in some type of account. Think about paying for college. Think about it's $80,000 a year for a 4-year college. What about the daily necessities, the cost of a gallon of milk, gas, all those things? So that's a threat, not having enough money. So if you are a female business owner and you worked and you made, let's say $4,100 a month, that's $50,000 a year. And you want to retire in 15 years. With inflation, which is 3%, guess what? You have to make, or you have to have, or you won't be able to survive in retirement because you're already used to making $4,100 a month. You have to have $6,400 a month because of inflation. Think about that. Let that resonate just for a minute. Those are the 7 threats. Look at this. Oh, we're so happy. She graduated from college. Guess what? I graduated with $80,000 in student loan debt. Now, am I telling the truth or am I not telling the truth? Is this real? Why are these threats? Because they jeopardize the legacy of your family. They deplete the savings or any money that you have. They cause us stress and anxiety. We do not plan to fail, we fail to plan. Have you calculated how much you need to retire? And that is a question I want everybody to think about. What do you need to retire? If you're struggling today and you're working, what do you think's going to happen in retirement if you haven't prepared yourself for retirement? If you haven't done something? What if I told you you're not promised tomorrow, because you're not? okay? But what if I told you, I can show you how to ease that burden of these 7 threats: the high cost of health insurance, hospitalization cost, critical illness, accidents, long-term care, not having the savings for retirement, and soften the blow of some of those taxes. What if I told you I could help you with that? Would you believe me? I have the solution with cash: the high health insurance cost, terminal illness coverage, critical illness coverage, all these things, tax-free, emergency fund, education fund, wealth building, retirement funds. I have the solution. I have the solution. What would you do if I could solve that problem? Would you go to, I think it's Bora Bora? I love waterfalls and I love the desert. And so that's what's on my bucket list. What's on yours? Do you want to travel? Do you want to go places? You know, I love to travel, but last year I didn't travel. I didn't go anywhere. Do you want to have the confidence and freedom to dream about your future and your family's future? I can show you how to do that. What if I could make your life a little more financially secure? I can help you with that. My name, and I'm going to go over this because I didn't do this in the beginning. My name is Aaliyah Sherrod. I'm the president of Phillips Financial Enterprises. I'm also the co-owner and executive vice president of a multi-million-dollar health insurance agency. My passion is educating mostly women and minority business owners to protect themselves from unexpected cost of a sudden illness, passing, accident. I don't like GoFundMe. I don't want to see GoFundMe. Every time somebody passes away, the first thing they do is a GoFundMe. We take care of our own. What if you can take care of your own and not have to worry about a GoFundMe? We educate you how to save, how to grow, protect your money, and to receive monthly paychecks for the rest of your life and never run out of money at retirement. What if I could show you how to do that? That's me. I can do that. I've worked for large insurance companies such as Prudential and Mass Mutual, and I'm licensed and certified in most states. I've helped thousands of families make the best choice for life and health insurance. I've delivered checks instead of get well cards to my client, as you can see right here. Oh my goodness, how did I do that? His name is there. Okay, I thought I had taken that out of there, but that's okay. My client, next slide. My client got a check for $8,000, over $8,000. That was from an accident. When was the last time your insurance agent brought you a check because you had an accident? Any questions? Here's how to reach me. bit.ly/talkwithAliyah. I can help you. I can help you figure out the roadmap to make sure that you are protected. Another one of my clients, she had a diagnosis of cancer. We delivered her a check for $60,000. Could you use $60,000? I'm sure you could. Any questions from anybody? Now, I don't know. I think this is how we do it. I don't know, but I thought you were to register on my link for the Visa card, but I don't think that's how you do it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, even though Coach, you guys, if you register for the Women's Summit, you can win a lot of prizes. There are diamond earrings, there's luggage, there's gift cards. There's several gift cards being given away. They pick the number, you get the card. But if you register on my site at www.protectthepurse.com, once you register, you can join my Facebook group called Wealth Planning Club for Women. I'll send you an invitation. But if you register on my site, I will also do a wheel and pick someone to win a gift card. The $300 gift card is for the whole summit, which I have to follow all the rules with Coach. But this one is special for me and the people that register and want to understand and learn how to get the purse and protect the bag, protect your family's purse. I will put you in a drawing also for a gift card. I don't know the amount yet. I'm going to think about that. Any questions? Kyle is going to kill me.
Miss Aaliyah, I didn't even
Yes.
see that. I didn't even see that until you said
You know what?
something.
I thought I had whited it out. It's, I know he's probably
Child,
gonna-
I was looking at that $8,000.
That's what he got.
I wasn't looking at no name.
That's what he got. He had a bicycle accident.
So look
know.
at here, guys. Aaliyah threw in a whole loop on us.
I did.
She said, go and register. And not only did you register for the Total Women's Success Summit, you got in a drawing. Go register on her site. She gonna put you in a whole nother drawing. I'm
I hope that's
registering.
okay. I really hope that's okay.
I don't know, Aaliyah. They not even look. Let me not throw them under the bus tonight. I was gonna say they're not even putting a testimony. They might not. They might not go to your website, but I'm going. So guess what? If my name, y'all don't have to go. I go. Y'all better go over there.
I have enjoyed this summit immensely. Because I had to watch the replays. I've been very busy all weekend with clients, and I've had to watch the replays. So.
Aaliyah, that was absolutely amazing. Do we have any questions over on Facebook? Any questions in the room for Miss Aaliyah? That's her link. Miss Monique dropped her link to go talk with her.
Miss Makisha says that she is booking a call with you. She says she needs that link.
Not able to, all you have to do is put your name, your phone number, and your email in, and then it goes in. It automatically goes in.
And you know, I used to have people say, well, I can't afford life insurance.
Yes.
Let me tell you, you can't afford not to have it. You know, my thing is, your family have to grieve your death. Do you want them to grieve and raise money? It's just not fair. It's just not fair. It's not a fair thing to have them have to grieve and raise money. And the GoFundMe accounts vex my spirit too, Aaliyah. Just so you know, you're not the only one.
You know, when DMX passed away, and then there was another gentleman that passed away today or yesterday, and immediately the GoFundMe pages are all up there. They're I mean, they've already posted them.
And you would think some of the, you know, I've seen not long ago another popular person in California passed away, and they were raising money. I'm like, dude, why would you be raising money? You had made all these albums and all kind of things. That's crazy to have somebody have to raise money when you can get insurance for very inexpensive.
Right. Right.
Crystal,
Just get something. I talk to so many people that don't think it's important, and it pains me and it saddens me to see that, because as a community, that's how the wealthy get wealthier.
Protect the purse. Which link is not working? Protect the
okay,
purse, or
no, it's working now.
it's working? Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay. Maybe
working.
they put it in wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was gonna
Crystal
say.
says she booked.
All you have to do is put your information in, and it'll automatically get to me.
All right, you got Crystal. Crystal's there. I'm going register. I guess I'm in a run-ins with some people now.
I registered already. But did
Miss
you ask
Ola, you
her?
already registered.
Yes,
Miss Ola,
I'm
we
serious.
can't be in a running for everything, Miss Ola.
But you
But
know what? Everybody's in the
We're
running.
like this. Look, you win, I win.
So everybody's in the running, just so I understand it. So when they register, they can get any of the prizes that we've had over the last couple of days.
Correct.
That is amazing.
Correct.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I had people that were they only wanted to register. Oh, I said, register in order to get some prizes. If anything, $20.
Right. Right. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, this was a
I agree with
welcome
that. LaShonda asks,
Yeah.
does your services provide living benefits for life insurance?
Their life insurance does provide living benefits on some of them. Mhm. Yes, I do.
So book a call with her and you all could have more discussion on that. What's the site again? So which site do you want, Linda? Do you want a book to book a call with her, or do you want to go to her website to register? Gwendolyn said, very important information. I was diagnosed with colon cancer in 2018. Treatments, $30,000 per month for 4 years.
Wow.
Thank God she beat cancer, I think is what she said. And thanks to insurance, she was not financially devastated.
You know,
That's
even with the
awesome.
cancer diagnosis, I mean, the cancer is enough. But what if you need support? My mother lives in New York. I live in Florida. You want your mom, you want your cousin, you want somebody to take care of you. You want a full-time nurse instead of just, having someone come in intermittently. You have to daycare. Who's going to get the groceries? You can't walk. You can't. I mean, there's so many other things that go along with a sickness diagnosis, a cancer diagnosis, a heart attack. The gentleman that had the stroke, he can't go to the store. He can't talk on the phone. He had a stroke. He cried 3 times. It hurt me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's a serious thing. Well, Aaliyah, I don't see any questions. Do you guys see any questions out there on Facebook,
No
ladies?
questions on Facebook, but we want to thank Miss Berlin for watching on Facebook. And
Thank you, Miss Berlin.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. Thanks, Coach. This has been
Thank you,
a wonderful
Aaliyah. That was awesome.
experience. Thank
Natasha
you.
Allen is on Facebook watching as well.
Who?
Who's that?
Natasha Allen.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. All right.
Wonderful.
All right. What do I do?
Oh, nothing.
Do you want to
Okay.
stay in the room or
Do you want to
go
stay
back
up
to the
here?
Audience.
Yeah, I can stay.
Okay, so out there on Facebook, we'll be back in 2 and 2, and we'll get prepared for our next guest. So we'll see you in a moment.
Get your snacks, get
Your ticket to go to bit.ly /
Go get you some coffee so you can stay awake, because we have 3 more. Okay, we're gonna be on here till midnight. Seem like we have 3 more speakers, but it's hot and it's
coffee.
engaging. You don't.
It is very engaging, very engaging.
And while
I told you guys.
we are dark setting up for the next speaker, go follow these ladies on social media.
Yes.
Go check out YouTube, Coach's YouTube. Follow these ladies, these speakers that have been here for the last few nights on social media. While we are dark, we'll be back 2 and 2.